In this module, our learning objectives focus on process KPI analysis and the utilization of the A3 report in Kaizen projects. By the end of this module, you should be able to understand the purpose and importance of analyzing process KPIs, which provide valuable insights into process performance and areas for improvement. Categorize KPIs into quality, time/productivity, and cost elements, enabling a better understanding of client priorities and expectations. Explore examples of KPIs for both manufacturing and transactional processes, gaining practical insights into measuring performance across different areas. Understand the relevance of specific KPIs for the Torino restaurant's food serving process, identifying key metrics that impact customer satisfaction and process efficiency. Comprehend the characteristics and benefits of the A3 report format, which serves as a structured and concise documentation tool for Kaizen projects, and recognize the steps involved in creating an A3 report, including problem history, project and goal definition, root cause analysis, solution development, solution implementation, and results tracking. By achieving these learning objectives, you will be equipped with the knowledge and skills necessary to conduct process KPI analysis and effectively utilize the A3 report in your own Kaizen project. As we continue our journey through the A3 Kaizen project roadmap, we now turn our attention to step process KPI analysis. In this step, we delve into the analysis of key performance indicators, KPIs, related to the process under study. By examining the process KPIs, we gain valuable insights into the performance, efficiency, and effectiveness of the process. This analysis helps us identify areas for improvement and set targets for our Kaizen project. Let's move on to the next slide where we explore how key performance indicators, KPIs, can be classified based on their impact on quality, time, and cost elements. The tree diagram on this slide illustrates how KPIs can be categorized from the client's perspective based on the three fundamental elements of quality, time, and cost. Let's take a closer look at each category. 1. Quality. KPIs in this category focus on measuring the level of quality delivered by the process or product. These KPIs assess factors such as customer satisfaction, product reliability, accuracy, and adherence to quality standards. 2. Time. KPIs related to time evaluate the efficiency and timeliness of the process. These KPIs capture aspects such as process cycle time, lead time, response time, on-time delivery, and overall process speed. 3. Cost. KPIs associated with cost assess the financial impact of the process or project. These KPIs measure factors such as cost per unit, cost savings, cost avoidance, return on investment, ROI, and overall cost effectiveness. By categorizing KPIs into these three elements, we can gain a better understanding of the client's priorities and expectations. It allows us to focus our improvement efforts on specific areas and align them with the client's needs.
One Kaizen project usually targets one type of KPI primarily.
Let's explore examples of key performance indicators, KPIs, for both manufacturing and transactional processes, categorized into quality, time/productivity, and cost. Quality KPIs for manufacturing, defect rate. This KPI measures the percentage of defective products produced in a manufacturing process. First pass yield, it reflects the percentage of products that pass the quality inspection on the first attempt. Customer complaint rate. This KPI quantifies the number of customer complaints related to product quality divided by the total number of products sold. Quality KPIs for transactional customer satisfaction score, CSAT. It measures customer satisfaction based on feedback or surveys. Error rate. This KPI evaluates the percentage of errors or mistakes made in transactional processes, such as order processing or customer support. Service Level Agreement, SLA compliance. It assesses the extent to which transactional processes meet the defined SLA targets for response time or resolution time. Time or productivity KPIs for manufacturing process throughput. This KPI measures the number of units produced or processed within a given time frame. Cycle time. It represents the time taken to complete one cycle of a process, from start to finish. Overall equipment efficiency OEE. This KPI evaluates equipment productivity, considering factors such as availability, performance, and quality. Time or productivity KPIs for transactional processes average handling time. It reflects the average time taken to handle a customer request or transaction. Response time. This KPI measures the time taken to respond to a customer inquiry or request. Transaction processing time. It quantifies the time required to process a transaction from initiation to completion. Cost KPIs for manufacturing processes. Variable cost per unit. It represents the cost incurred to produce each unit of a product, considering materials, labor, and other variable expenses. Total cost of quality (COQ). This KPI measures the sum of costs associated with preventing defects, appraising product quality, and dealing with product failures or customer complaints. Equipment downtime cost. It assesses the cost of lost production and maintenance expenses due to equipment downtime. Cost KPIs for transactional processes, cost per transaction. This KPI quantifies the cost incurred to complete each transaction, including labor, system costs, and overhead expenses. Cost of customer acquisition. It represents the cost associated with acquiring a new customer, considering marketing expenses and sales efforts. Cost of errors or rejections. This KPI measures the cost incurred due to errors, mistakes, or rejected transactions, including rework or compensation to customers. Remember, these examples can vary depending on the organization, industry, and process being measured. By selecting relevant KPIs, businesses can gain valuable insights into their performance and make data-driven improvements. In the Torino restaurant case, we have identified several KPIs that are relevant to measuring the performance of the food serving process. Let's delve into the details of them. Quality KPIs 1. Food quality rating. This KPI evaluates the quality of the food served at the Torino restaurant, based on customer ratings or feedback. It reflects the overall satisfaction with the taste, presentation, and freshness of the meals. 2. Service quality rating. This KPI measures the quality of service provided during the food serving process. It evaluates factors such as staff attentiveness, responsiveness, and overall customer experience. 3. Bill errors percent. This KPI quantifies the percentage of billing errors encountered by customers. It considers inaccuracies or discrepancies in the bill amount, including incorrect menu item prices or applied discounts. Time/productivity KPIs 1. Table waiting time, minutes. This KPI measures the time customers spend waiting to be seated at a table upon arrival. It reflects the efficiency of the seating process and the restaurant's ability to promptly accommodate guests. 2. Food waiting time, minutes. This KPI assesses the time taken to deliver food orders to customers after they have been placed. It represents the speed and efficiency of the food preparation and serving process. 3. Bill payment cycle time, minutes. This KPI quantifies the time taken for customers to complete the payment process, from receiving the bill to settling the payment. It reflects the speed and convenience of the payment process. Cost KPIs 1. Food waste. This KPI measures the amount of food wasted during the food serving process. It includes discarded ingredients, uneaten meals, or expired food items. Minimizing food waste contributes to cost savings and sustainability. 2. Wrong meals. This KPI quantifies the occurrence of incorrect or mistaken meals served to customers. It evaluates the accuracy and precision in fulfilling customer orders. 3. Energy wastes. This KPI assesses the energy wastage within the food serving process, such as excessive use of electricity, gas, or water. It emphasizes the importance of optimizing energy consumption to reduce operational costs and environmental impact. These KPIs for the food serving process at the Torino restaurant enable us to evaluate different aspects of quality, time/productivity, and costs. They help us measure customer satisfaction, process efficiency, and financial performance. By monitoring these KPIs, the Torino restaurant can identify areas for improvement and implement targeted strategies to enhance food quality, service experience, operational efficiency, and cost effectiveness. With the next slide, we introduce the A3 report format for the first time. The A3 report format serves as a structured and concise documentation tool for Kaizen projects. It allows us to capture and communicate key findings based on the results of each of the 7 steps. Let's explore the characteristics and benefits of the A3 report format. The A3 report is updated after completing each of the 7 steps of the Kaizen project. This ensures that the report captures the progress, analysis, and outcomes of each step. The A3 report contains the essential findings derived from the results of the steps taken in the Kaizen project. It provides a clear summary of the project's insights and recommendations. Whenever possible, an updated copy of the A3 report is posted inside the process, such as on bulletin boards or designated communication channels. This fosters transparency and ensures that relevant stakeholders have access to the project's information. A complete project report, including all the details and tools used, is stored electronically. This facilitates easy access and retrieval of project information whenever needed. While we won't delve into the details of the example A3 report on this slide just yet, it serves as an illustration of what a completed A3 report might look like. Later in the training, we will explore the various components and sections of an A3 report in detail.
This A3 project report might not have enough information for someone who wishes to understand and replicate solutions. How to solve this?
The purpose of the A3 project report is more like a summary, and it can be allocated next to the process. For in-depth information and to understand and replicate solutions, a separate detailed report is advised. As we continue our discussion on the A3 report, let's explore the steps involved in creating the report. Please note that we will skip Step 0, problem identification, because it is done prior to a project is selected. Step 1, problem history. This step involves understanding the background and historical context of the problem. It may include gathering data, analyzing trends, and identifying the root causes contributing to the problem. Step 2, project definition. In this step, the project scope and objectives are clearly defined. It includes selecting the project, establishing metrics, and conducting initial measurements to understand the current state. Step 3, goal definition. This step involves setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals for the project. It helps create a clear target for improvement and guides the project team's effort. Step 4, root cause analysis. This step focuses on identifying the underlying causes of the problem. Techniques such as the 5 whys or fishbone diagrams may be used to explore the different factors contributing to the issue. Step 5, solution development. In this step, potential solutions are generated through brainstorming or other creative problem-solving techniques. The team evaluates and selects the most promising solution to address the identified root causes. Step 6, solution implementation. This step involves developing an implementation plan for the chosen solution and executing it. The team monitors the progress, makes necessary adjustments, and ensures the successful implementation of the solution. Step 7, results tracking. This final step focuses on tracking and evaluating the outcomes of the implemented solution. It includes comparing the before and after results, conducting assessments, and capturing any lessons learned during the process. Now, let us see how the key elements of the Step 1, history of the problem, were filled in for the Torino restaurant case. Over the past 12 months, the Torino restaurant has received numerous negative ratings, 3 points or less, on the TripAdvisor social network. This indicates a significant dissatisfaction among customers, leading to a need for improvement in their dining experience. This was the business case. As part of the analysis, the SIPOC-R has been developed to gain a comprehensive understanding of the food serving process. By mapping out the process steps and identifying the key stakeholders and their requirements, the Torino restaurant can align their efforts to meet customer expectations. Furthermore, process key performance indicators, KPIs, have been identified to measure the performance of the food serving process. Through an examination of customer comments, it was found that over 70% of the negative feedback was related to slow service. This highlights the critical importance of addressing the issue of service speed and efficiency. Interestingly, there were relatively few complaints about other metrics such as food quality, price-quality ratio, or the waitstaff's performance. This suggests that while those aspects may be satisfactory, improving service speed would significantly enhance the overall dining experience for customers. By analyzing the history of the problem and identifying the specific area of concern, the Torino restaurant can focus their efforts on addressing the issue of slow service and enhancing the overall customer experience. Moving forward, we will explore the remaining steps of the A3 report and how they contribute to the problem-solving process. We will dive deeper into analyzing root causes, developing solutions, and monitoring the results to drive continuous improvement. Throughout this module, we have covered essential concepts related to process KPI analysis and the utilization of the A3 report in Kaizen projects. Let's recap the key things you have learned. By analyzing key performance indicators, KPIs, you have gained insights into process performance, efficiency, and effectiveness. This analysis helps you identify specific areas that require improvement and set targets for your Kaizen projects. You have learned to categorize KPIs based on the three fundamental elements of quality, time/productivity, and cost. This categorization helps you better understand the client's priorities and expectations, allowing you to focus your improvement efforts on specific areas. Through examples, you have explored a variety of KPIs for both manufacturing and transactional processes. These examples have provided practical insights into measuring performance across different areas, such as quality, time/productivity, and costs. By applying your knowledge to the Torino restaurant case study, you have identified relevant KPIs for the food serving process. These KPIs help evaluate different aspects of quality, time/productivity, and costs, allowing you to measure customer satisfaction, process efficiency, and financial performance. You have learned about the A3 report format and its role as a structured and concise documentation tool for Kaizen projects. The A3 report captures and communicates key findings, providing a summary of insights and recommendations. It promotes transparency, facilitates access to project information, and supports continuous improvement efforts. By mastering these concepts, you are now equipped with the knowledge and skills to conduct process KPI analysis and effectively utilize the A3 report in your Kaizen projects, driving meaningful improvements and delivering valuable outcomes for your organization.